Matt was going to race in Massachusetts, but it rained out, so we decided to explore some of Mystic Seaport that weekend. He decided to race in Mahoney that Saturday. So Friday night, we worked on the car to get it ready for Saturday, and I had a wedding to do that Saturday morning. When I woke up to do hair, I went to lift my arm in the shower, and I felt a lump. I didn't know what to do or what to think, and I was scared, and scared was an understatement, to say the least. But I knew I had to wait till Monday to see the doctor. After the visit with the doctor and going for a mammo and ultrasound, I was cleared. They determined it to be a cyst and nothing to worry about. A year later, to the day, I was at my parents' house doing hair and joking with my niece. And just like that, my right breast and arm were on fire. And I felt sick. That was a Sunday. That Monday, the doctor saw me having for a mammo and ultrasound by Thursday, biopsy on Friday, and on the morning of October 1st, I got the call to come in earlier for my results. I wasn't sure what to think this time because the year prior it was a cyst. Matt went with, not sure if he was thinking the same as me. What if it's not a cyst again? What if I need to have the cyst removed? Or what if it's breast cancer? October 1st, 2013, 10:30 a.m. I remember walking into the Women's Center at the hospital, and a nurse navigator and doctor greeted us. All I can remember was the doctor saying, "You have stage 3, triple negative invasive ductal carcinoma, 2 tumors the size of golf balls." I cried for what seemed to be hours. I remember looking at Matt and he was crying. Those words, "You have breast cancer," 4 words that I never thought I'd hear in my life. I had no clue how I was going to tell my parents, my family, and my friends. I had no clue of how or what I was going to beat this. I didn't know what to do, how to act. How were people going to treat me? Matt and I got into the car after our appointment. We cried for some more, and I looked at him and I said, "I'm going to do a double mastectomy and beat this thing." Calling my mom and dad had to be the hardest thing I ever did. My mom cried. I remember her saying, "This should be me." I knew I had to be strong for her. I told my friends and family, and all we did was cry. Then we made it into more fun. My nurse navigator, Jane, that was in the room when I was diagnosed, was my rock to start the challenge of a lifetime. She set me up with an awesome multi-purpose group of oncologists, radiation oncologists, surgical oncologist, social worker, and a plastic surgeon. The doctors were an amazing group. They had a plan. They had a plan that I was going to beat this. I was ready for the fight of my life with her families and friends by my side. I had more tests, blood work, surgery for my port, and cut my hair short. I started chemo. I had 8 rounds in 16 weeks. By day 19, I had no hair. On the plus side, I didn't have to shave anymore. I remember my first trip to the clinic for my chemo at Lehigh Valley Hospital. And my first nurse, she was amazing. She explained what was going to happen while getting the chemo. I always said chemo was the easy part. You just sit there. It's the days after and all the side effects and the medication you had to take before and after the chemo. Good news was that the 3 chemo medicines that I had over the 16 weeks, they shrank my 2 tumors. I graduated from chemo in the end of January and had a month to recover to get strong. Up next was my double mastectomy and lymph nodes were removed. 3 months of recovery and a visit with a plastic surgeon for the expanded process. Next up was 35 rounds of radiation Monday through Friday, and in October was my change-up surgery. My cancer process was completed by November of 2014. Through this whole process, I wanted normalcy. Normal conversation, normal life. I needed normal because cancer is not even close to being normal. When round 2 of chemo was in the books, I decided to shave my hair and start falling out. My friend Darla, she came over, she shaved it, but we took some fun photos. She gave me a mohawk first, and then a unicorn, and then my crew cut. I never knew chemo was going to change my life in so many ways. I had good days and not so good days. There were days I wanted to just throw in the towel, but I knew giving up was not an option or in my vocabulary. Having the wonderful team of doctors, awesome friends and family fighting right alongside me and lots of prayers. That was the key to beating this disease. Normal. That's the life I wanted back, but as you know, cancer is not normal and tries to rob you of everything. My friends, family, and coworkers helped me achieve this sense of normalcy and a lot of love and support. Matt was by my side through it all, shaved his hair, took me for chemo treatment. He knew when to be there for me when it counted. My mom took me for chemo, and so did Matt's mom, Rox. She went to my doctor's appointments, and my parents checked on me often. My friends were like family, and my family made sure that I was always smiling, made sure that my New Year's Eve was one to remember that year. Thanks, Herm, Shane, and Tara. They always checked in on me. The Santee family made us our pink ribbon to display proudly. When I was diagnosed in 2013, the race car drivers at Mahoney supported me with pink ribbons on the race car. Thanks to the Gravers, Bowers, Cutler, and Arner families for that year, and the track supported my fight as well. When my last chemo treatment day, January 27 of 14, my stepdaughter Taya had an end of chemo party for me. She arranged for all my friends and family to make posters of inspiration and support, cakes, and balloons. It was heartwarming and it made me cry. That day was a day of accomplishment, and she made sure it was special. For that, I thank her. In 2014, I found out that they do the Lions Club Pink Walk, so we decided to ask our friends and family to support me after a long year battle. The next year, we decided to make food, have everyone come over early and dress up to make it fun. That year, we walked for 2 survivors, Roxy and myself. The third year, we did the same, but now there was a 3rd survivor in our group, Dale's mom, Darlene. And this year, we have a 4th. We walk and honor those who lost their battle, who are going through their battle, and for those that beat their battle. We dress up to make such a horrible disease fun, to put the pain and struggles in the back of our minds instead of on our faces, and to know it's all about living and loving, something cancer cannot steal from you. I found this quote on Pinterest: let your faith be bigger than your fear. That is so true along with loving family, friends, faith in yourself, great team of medical doctors and hope. Thank you to all my rocks. I love you all. Thank you for my darkest days.